Let's get this show on the road.
Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not. Either's this bloke, it's Lone Dog from a Gila clan. Lone Dog in this unusual replay. It just sort of started a little bit weirdly. But anyway, it looks like it's working. Lone Dog from a Gila clan in the Tier 9 American medium tank. The one that leads to the T57 Heavy. This is actually a medium tank. It's very similar to the T57 Heavy. You can see he's got a mark of excellence on that tank, and he clearly absolutely loves playing it. It's a 4-shot autoloader, 390 average damage, 210 penetration with standard rounds, 255 with APCR, which is premium ammunition. He's lucky enough to be top tier in this battle on a highway, and he's going up to where the heavy tanks do their business. Just checking out the FB4 202. Maybe he's thinking about buying one. Maybe he's thinking about buying the E50. He's just checking all these tanks out, having a look on his way up to the town, I guess you'd call it, in the southeast corner of highway, where all the heavies generally do their business. Now it's reasonably armoured, I guess, for a medium tank. This very well-rounded turret can bounce shots all day long. The hull, occasionally, the tracks can eat shots. Crosses the railway lines just here. I reckon he would have got lit. I'm sure he's got 6 cents, but he's sent me replays in this tank before. He clearly absolutely loves it. He's got a mark of excellence. Maybe he's working towards more marks of excellence on this tank. I'm not sure. Peeking around with the E50, the WZ1114, and there's an Emil at tier 8. It should be relatively easy to penetrate with the auto loader. We just put a shot into the back of the WZ1111-4. I'm not sure if he damaged him. He has taken some damage. He needs to be careful here. He does want to reset his battle buddy. Not too sure. 1139 damage in that little skirmish against the Emil, the IS3 and the T10. He didn't put any damage in the IS3, but he copped an HE round, which is unusual for an IS3 to be shooting. Very unusual for an IS3 to be shooting HE in that kind of situation. But anyway, Lone Dog, he's on 1139 hit points of damage. He's blocked a little bit already. He's still on close enough to being full health. He does get lit. There you go. He does have 6 cents. Told you he did. His gun's loaded. The T26E4 Super Pershing picks up the kill on the Tiger 2. And look at that. Oh, it doesn't get much better than that. Rear shots into the IS-6B, shoots him and keeps him tracked. So he's picking up damage. He's picked up a kill. He also picked up a little bit of assisted damage because that tank was tracked. And so he got a little bit of assisted damage. That's pretty cool. 4 zips to score, so this is turning into a little bit of a whitewash. But look at the mini-map, the other side of the map in a hell of a lot of trouble. The T26E5 and the RU251, the only 2 tanks back there defending the base. He's clearly looking at the E75 now. Auto aims to the side of the German heavy tank. He's got the side and the rear by the looks at it. He's just waiting for that gun to reload. Doesn't quite reload in time before the VK100. 01P, the one that leads to the mouse, picks up the kill. He puts some advice into the chat. Get back to the base. Just because we're winning 6-1 doesn't mean we've won. I've been in this exact situation on this map, maybe coming from the other side or even coming from the southeast, and all the tanks are stuck in the town. 3 tanks get on the cap. You can see it's a minute and a half until this one caps out. Now there's 3 tanks on the cap. It's only 28 seconds, so you want to get back as quick as you can. He's got a full clip loaded. Looks like he's looking for a bit of a sniper shot. On the AMX 1390, the Tier 9 French auto-loading light tank. 3 tanks capping, 15 seconds to go. Looking at the mini-map, the FB4 202 and the E50 should get back in time, but still only 15, 14 seconds. That's going down, and it's a sick feeling when this happens. You're winning by 4 tanks, and look at the mini-map. They're all back there, so he's certainly done the right thing by coming back. He's on close enough to full health. The UDES gets killed, but looks like the UDES didn't have any cap points. Still on 14 seconds, 13 seconds, but it looks like he's going to turn up in time. Of course, all those tanks on the cap, who knows who's got all those cap points. T26E5, that's Moaha Eagle from Lancer. Of course, he wasn't too happy with what he saw. 4 seconds till this caps out. Come on, guys, we've got to do something now. 2 seconds, 1 second. Maybe it's the Emil. Back to 14. Somebody got a reset. I don't think it was Lone Dog. Back to 20 seconds, and now he's reloading. 10-4's the score. There's one. That IS-3 has made it all the way to the enemy cap, but this is where all the tanks are. 15 seconds before they cap out. He's willing that gun to reload as quick as he can. And he's advising him to shoot the Lorraine. Maybe the Lorraine's one that he hasn't shot. Oh, clearly he knows that how capping works. You need to put damage into each tank that's got cap points. He's already on 3,169 hit points, and now it's only one tank capping. So he takes the opportunity to put a shot into the Pershing a minute and 20 seconds before the cap timer goes off. Takes the Pershing out of the game, and of course now nobody's capping, or now it's just been reset again. So he's got plenty of time to reload that auto-loading American gun. 4,609 hit points of damage for Lone Dog from the Gila clan, and once that gun's reloaded, he'll just scoot around here, clean up the Lorraine, pick up the kill on the Scorpion G, and go home a hero. Just one enemy tank left, and that's the Scorpion G. He'd love to get some shots. Auto aims on the premium German tank destroyer. Puts one shot in. I reckon he'll get 3 shots in here. One more will be the kill. Go! There you go. Thank you very much. 3 kills for the Lone Dog. 15-7, a comfortable win. And that IS-3, in the end, nearly capped it out on the other side of the map. Not a bad result at all. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for Lone Dog from Aguila clan. He's also picked up the Hand of God for surviving and winning the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. Well, plenty of them were shooting at him, especially when he was going for the resets. A Bruiser Medal, Duelist and 5 for an effect, and of course it's an Ace Tanker. He had an absolute rip-up. 5,562 damage in the end. Didn't seem like that much, but he just kept chipping away. Every time that gun was loaded, he got himself into a position where he could unload the clip. 19 shots fired, 18 hit, 16 went through, 5,562 damage. He did a little bit of spotting damage, he blocked a bit, and he got an Ace Tanker. Nearly just over 16,000 credits with a standard account. Premium account would have been 40,000 in that 6-minute game. Nothing wrong with that. An Ace Tanker Mastery Badge from Lone Dog from Aguila clan. As we move on to this second game in this double shot of Tier 9 action, it's my old mate Ravi18, or is it Ravi or Ravi? I hope he tells me, because if I've been pronouncing his name wrong all these years, I'll be probably look like a bit of a dill. But anyway, it's not the first time I've done that. Ravi or Ravi has platooned up with his old mate Junior Kenny 2408, and is there another one? No, it's just Junior Kenny 2408. Anyway, Ravi 18 in the T54 Lightweight, the Tier 9 Russian light tank. He's not stuffing around. You can see that there's going to be a few tanks camping in this Tier 10 game. Camping, looking at the 1-2 line. So he's moved down the 1-2 line to try and get some vision for his team. Pings the F7 key for a little bit of help. Wouldn't mind doing this. I'll do this on my own if I have to. That's what he's saying. I'll do this on my own if I have to, but I'd really like some help. He's got this big rock here, which you can use for a little bit of cover, plus plenty of trees for camouflage, but he's trying to work out what's down here. Maybe get some cheeky shots into that WZ132. Looks like he'd have to expose himself to get some shots in the WZ132A, and of course you don't want to expose yourself, otherwise you might get a knock on the door from your local constabulary. 0-all is the score. He hasn't really done much yet, but he's working away. Now he's on a mission. This is a mission video. The Forward Observer. Spot enemy vehicles and enable your allies to destroy at least 3 vehicles spotted by you. Now he's just been lit. I'm not sure if he has... I'm pretty sure he's not the one spotting these tanks in the middle. You'd think these French and the German lights in the middle of the map might be doing that. Plenty of tanks camping back here. Lorraine 42, the T34-2 artillery, T25 pilot. It's World of Premium tanks today, that's for sure. It's a beautiful shot into the side of the head of the Bulldog, the M41 Walker Bulldog, recently promoted to Tier 9. 8, I said. And just kicking back. Hurry up and wait. There is a grill back there, so if he does spot something down this one line, he'll be rewarded with some spotting damage. He has picked up 251 assisted damage on that Bulldog. Same one that he shot. Just kicking back at this stage. Waiting for some opportunities. Very patient player, Ravi. Looks like he's let... has he let the FE215B183? I don't think he has. I think it might be that dead RU that's done that. Looking for a cheeky shot. Puts it in. We're not sure if it hit. I reckon it hit. Whether it did damage or not might be another thing. Now you can have a look there. He's got a mark of excellence on that gun barrel, which is no mean feat. Now Ravi, well there you go. Beautiful shot into the premium Chinese medium tank, the T54-3. He's just kicking back, looking for snipes himself. Looks like artillery put a shell into the FE215B183, the Death Star, British tank destroyer. My first T10, I think it might have been. My first T10 TD, I should say. 0-2's the score. Junior Kenny, 2408. Looks like he got taken out in the middle of the map. A friendly Death Star just got killed. Not sure where he was. He got killed by the T54 Lightweight. And the T54 Lightweight is around about here. He was last spotted in the middle, so maybe he was going down there. Team's in a bit of trouble here. And he did say in the message, he said, look, this is not an ace taken replay, but it's a lot of hard work and it's a mission. So I thought, fuck it, why not? Let's have a look. Now I haven't watched this yet. Oh, of course I've seen the result, but it looks like he certainly does his job. Oh, Ravi. 0-3's the score, so a lot of work to do for RV18 from 1AR clan, the grooviest clan around, and he's on board. Yes, he is. Bit of map pit. Ravi streams on Twitch too. I'll put a link. If I remember, I'll put a link in the video description. I'll try to, but I'd remember. But let's be honest, I don't really remember too much. 0-3's the score. Ravi, 473 damage done, 251 assisted, showing great patience. His teammates have come down to help him. The Lorraine and the 25 Pilot 1. That's the one that was given away not so long ago. Ricochet's the Centurion 7-1 as the other AMX 1390 gets killed, possibly giving up in the middle of the map. Lots of enemy tanks in the middle, a few down here, so these two heavies on the east are outnumbered. There's 3 down there. This heavy tank in the middle is outnumbered. There's heaps in here. We've got 3 up here looking for shots. A beautiful shot into the Edelweiss, takes him down to 35 hit points. This is probably the only area where they might have an advantage with numbers, but of course these tanks in the middle of the map could quite easily come back. Picks up some spotting damage on the Edelweiss, which is killed by the SU-14-2. Now that's one tank that he's killed, that has been killed, thanks to Ravi's spotting, which is part of his mission. 3 tanks need to be killed as he spots them. And that's why he's going here, trying to get vision on the 183 and the 342. 2-6 is the score. The city's just capitulated. This Switchfag at 103B just picked up a kill, but maybe he does have shots from back there. Who knows? Normally at this stage of the game, normally somebody jumps into the chat and calls everybody noobs. Ooh, he doesn't want to get shot by that big gun. Have a look at it. He's not. Now he's looking Ravi's way. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Cops a shot for the WZ132A, who hasn't been spotted for some time. He's clearly right back there, sniping away. FE215B183 gets killed by Ravi. Using standard ammunition, 250 average damage, 208 penetration, 235 with premium rounds, which are also APCR. Both rounds APCR, which can get a little bit confusing sometimes, but not a great amount of extra penetration. So you'd probably only use premium rounds, you know, if you were really trying to carry hard, which Ravi's certainly trying to do. Their team are clawing it back though. 5-7. They got a kill and they obviously lost the tank as well. 5-7's the score on Fisherman's Bay. Picked up a little bit more assisted damage on the T54-3. He'd love it if somebody killed him. That might help for his mission. Remember, he needs to spot. He did. He got that last bit. The SU-142. Thank you very much. I hope you sent him a message after that game, because the SU-142 has picked up 2 kills, and both of those kills were spotted by Ravi, and his mission is to get 3 tanks killed by his spotting. But he needs to survive as well. So if he's going to survive, he needs to make sure they win this game. Don't fire IS-3. Not sure what that means. Look where the IS-3 is. The IS-3's right back there. Wow. He's on low health though. Maybe he just wants to make sure he survives this game. Ravi doing the right thing here on Fisherman's Bay, trying to spot the middle. They've won this 1-2 line. The Grill, the Rain 40T, and the 25 Pilot have all captured this southwest area. Pretty confident there's no other tanks there. Every tank's been spotted except for the German artillery, and they've all been spotted on the eastern half of the map. So Ravi just running around the centre, trying to give the Stritzwagen 103, the UDES, and the IS3, trying to give them something to shoot at. And also, if he can spot something in the middle, the Grill and these two medium tanks will have something to spot as well. Now, the Stritzwagen ping in the map, trying to convince Ravi to spot mid, but he doesn't want to be killed here. He really does not want to be killed. If he dies, clearly looking at where these friendly tanks are, nobody's going to be spotting if he dies. Now, I didn't see Sixth Sense go off, but he lost his driver and obviously got a little bit of stun. Only copped 102 damage, and that's the big difference. With artillery nowadays, you don't sort of one-shot you. A couple of patches ago, that would have been it. 6-7 to score. Ravi looking for some vision into the middle of the map to give these snipers something to shoot at. The Grill 15, the Rain 40T, and the 25 Pilot. He gets lit. What's left alive that could... Well, there's 3 light tanks, the Bulldog, 1390, and the T54 Lightweight. Even the Centurion 1 could be the one spotting Ravi as he crests these ridge lines. Clearly, at least one of these light tanks that were last spotted in the middle of the map has found a nice bush to camo up, and maybe even using binoculars or vents or food or all that kind of stuff. Artillery picks up the kill of the Rain 40T back here near the 25 Pilot. No idea. There must be a light tank back here, possibly spotting this southwest corner. 6-8 to score, and like Ravi said in his message to me, he said, "I'll certainly have my work cut out for me in this game." No tanks have been spotted for a long time though. Ravi's on 1194 hit points of damage, 2,500 assisted damage. Looks like the Centurion 1 is engaging the Pilot. The Pilot certainly has the hit points. Don't know if it's safe for that Pilot to push onto the Centurion 1. I'd say to be 2 shots though for the Pilot to kill the tier 9 medium tank. Now Ravi's, that little blink was his repair kit or something coming back to life. Puts 2 shots into the Tiger 2, which makes him a 1 shot. We really want to, we'd love to get rid of a tank here. One of those light tanks would be a better tank to kill though, just to try and even up this vision game. Ravi's the last light tank, last tank with vision on his team. Of course, the rain's been done. The 25 Pilot got rid of that Tiger. He's still on 700 health. That Pilot really needs to get rid of that Centurion 7-1. That would be a great thing. Artillery does it for him. AOC in his SU-14-2. He's on 3 kills. He's having a pretty good game. And he's killing targets that need to be killed. Now, for the first time since the start of this battle, it's even Stevens, 8 apiece, as Ravi puts a shot into the T55. The UDES kills it, and he gets the spotting damage, which tells me that's enough for his mission. Spot enemy vehicles and enable your allies to destroy at least 3 vehicles spotted by you. But he does need to survive the battle. Damage 8 vehicles is what the secondary part of the mission is, but the primary part is to survive, and to survive it's got to be a win in this kind of situation. 9-8 to score on Fisherman's Bay. Ravi's on nearly 3,400 damage, near just over 2,800 assisted damage. He's got the first part of his mission, but the second part, as we know, is to win this game. Even though it's not the second, he needs to survive it, but to survive it he needs to win it, if that makes sense. 9-8 to score. He's running around like a madman. He is still getting lit. There's still 3 light tanks left. The M41 Bulldog, the T54 Lightweight, and the AMX 1390. They're all doing okay, those light tanks. Only 3 minutes left on the clock. So is Ravi thinking? Maybe he's thinking now that he needs to survive this to get his conditions. Pings the help key to let these teammates know he's been spotted. The IS3 kills the T54 Lightweight, but it was the 1390 that was shooting at him, and he finally spots the 1390 and kills him. That's 2 kills for Ravi, nearly 2,500 damage done, nearly 3,000 assisted damage. He's just going to kick back here behind this little building, take a breath, pings a map. Stritzwagen 103B, come over here, come and give us a hand. You've been camping for long enough. You're still on full health. Get your gun in this game. That's what he's picking the map for. 11-8's the score. Ravi's having an absolute ripper. He's on 2,500 damage done, 3,000 assisted damage. And right now he's thinking, we can win this, or if I can survive 2 more minutes, I'll get the mission. But not only that, I'll be able to send the replay into Stewie, and he'll make an absolute ripper of the video out of it. And that's what I'm trying to do. 2-minute siren goes. Oh, that's beautiful. That looks good. No, that one didn't go through. Artie does the job. Hayashi having an absolute rip-up in his SU-14-2. He's on 4 kills. I think 3 of them have been spotted by my old mate Ravi. Ravi gets lit, so he pulls back because he needs to survive this. He's only on 384 hit points, and that grill can comfortably do that in 1 hit. Does put a shot into the grill. Artillery lets him know that he's aiming there, but he's still got 14 seconds to load. Ravi's saying, throwing caution to the wind. He's getting in there. Doesn't want to die though. Don't die, Ravi. You've got this game won. Puts a shell into the grill, and the Stritzwagger 103 V flexes at the right time and kills a tier 10 German artillery piece. 14-9 the score now. The win's in the bag. He should have this mission done. I wouldn't be running in front of that gun though. Puts a shot into the front of it, and more assisted damage, and another win for Ravi 18 from 1AR clan in Fisherman's Bay on the T54 Lightweight. Now let's have a look. His mission was to spot 3 tanks and they need to be killed. We know that happened. But his secondary was to get assisted damage on 8 different tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did it on 9, and light tank 15.4. Absolute ripper. I'm on the last set of missions myself, and I'm pretty close to that object 260. So close yet so far away sometimes. That's how it feels. To first class, he also got a spotter medal for that little performance. The Bruiser and Pfeiffer effect. Confederate medal for hitting more tanks than anybody else. And have a look at him. That is a hell of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Every single tank, Ravi had something to do with their demise. And well and truly carried the shit out of that one. 3,205 hit points of damage for Ravi 18 from 1AR clan to 1,240 base experience. That's not, I reckon, one more shot or one little whisker of assisted damage, and that would have been an ace tanker. 20 shots fired, 18 hit, 14 did damage, 3,500 assisted damage. That's what contributed to that score. So, well, 31,340 credits after tax with a premium account in that game that went for a bit over 14 minutes. 2 very different but pretty groovy Tier 9 replays featuring Lone Dog from Aguila and Ravi 18 from 1AR. Thanks very much for the replays, lads. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.